Killer OnlyFans model, deadly love story. Courtney Clenny had it all: beauty, fame, and a lavish lifestyle most could only dream of. As an OnlyFans model with over 2 million Instagram followers, she had amassed a staggering net worth of over $3 million by her mid-20s. However, Courtney's gilded life unraveled in a shocking and violent manner, leaving her boyfriend dead and her own future hanging in the balance. Born in 1996 in Texas, Courtney Taylor, later Clenny, was raised in a well-off family and blessed with natural athletic talent. She excelled at a variety of sports in high school, including football, gymnastics, and horseback riding. Though she initially enrolled in college, Courtney soon dropped out to pursue her passion for fitness modeling and social media. Courtney's big break came in 2016 when the launch of OnlyFans provided an avenue for her to monetize her sizable online following. Within a few years, she was earning over $1 million annually from the platform, allowing her to live a life of luxury. Courtney flaunted her wealth, splurging on a lavish $10,000 per month apartment in Miami and showering her boyfriend, Christian Abumsali, with extravagant gifts. Christian, or Toby, as he was nicknamed, was a young cryptocurrency trader who had also found financial success at a young age. The two met in 2020 and quickly fell into a tumultuous relationship, marked by Courtney's erratic behavior and increasing acts of violence. Friends reported that Courtney would frequently verbally abuse Toby, calling him derogatory names and threatening to throw him out of their apartment. The couple's toxicity reached new heights in July 2021 when police were called to their Las Vegas hotel room after Courtney threw a glass at Toby's head. Though he declined to press charges, the incident was a harbinger of the violence to come. Over the following months, the pair's arguments grew increasingly physical, with Courtney admitted to lashing out and even stabbing Toby in the leg during one altercation. Despite the mounting evidence of Courtney's aggression, Toby remained devoted to their relationship, often defending his girlfriend's actions to the authorities. In text messages and recordings, he expressed his deep love for Courtney, even as she continued to mistreat him. "You are honestly the sweetest and most annoying woman I know, but I would never trade you for anything," he wrote in one letter. "I want to be everything to you, your boyfriend, your best friend, your lifelong partner." Toby's unwavering loyalty to Courtney was both touching and troubling. In one text, he wrote about waking up happy the day after she had stabbed him, saying he "still gave you a good day even though my leg was hurting so bad." Another message lamented, "Is love going to kill me? What if the knife sliced my lip, my cheek, my eye? What might happen next time?" Courtney's behavior only seemed to worsen over time. In the months leading up to Toby's death, she had become increasingly volatile, drinking excessively and threatening to kick him out of their luxury Miami apartment. On one occasion, she even called the police, hoping to obtain a restraining order against Toby, only to change her tune once the officers arrived, insisting that she did not want him to leave. The couple's tumultuous relationship came to a tragic end on the evening of April 3, 2022. That night, police were summoned to their apartment, where they found Toby suffering from a severe stab wound to the chest. Though he was rushed to the hospital, he ultimately succumbed to his injuries, dying at the age of 27. Courtney initially claimed that the incident was an act of self-defense, alleging that Toby had become physically abusive and that she had thrown the knife at him from a distance. However, the medical examiner's report contradicted her story, determining that the wound was consistent with an intentional, close-range stabbing. Courtney's shifting narratives and history of violence against Toby further cast doubt on her version of events. In the aftermath, Courtney's behavior continued to raise eyebrows. Within 2 months of Toby's death, she had purchased a $1.4 million home in Texas and transferred $1.2 million into her father's bank account. She also checked into a Hawaii rehabilitation facility for substance abuse and PTSD, seemingly unaffected by the gravity of the situation. Prosecutors eventually arrested Courtney in August 2022, charging her with second-degree murder. The case has since become a high-profile media spectacle, with the public eagerly awaiting the trial and the opportunity to uncover the truth behind Toby's tragic demise. Courtney's defense has continued to argue that she acted in self-defense, but the mounting evidence against her, including Toby's own recorded pleas for her to stop her abusive behavior, has cast significant doubt on her claims. Toby's family and friends have been devastated by his untimely death, struggling to reconcile the gentle, loving man they knew with the horrific manner of his passing. In the months since the tragedy, they have tirelessly worked to seek justice for Toby, hiring their own legal team to examine the evidence and challenge the initial police determination that Courtney's actions were justified. One of the most damning pieces of evidence against Courtney is a series of audio recordings made by Toby himself, which capture the escalating abuse he endured at her hands. In one recording, Courtney can be heard angrily berating Toby, using racial slurs and threatening him. In another, she tries to silence him after he mentions that she had hit him, almost as if she were trying to conceal their volatile interactions from potential witnesses. The recordings, coupled with the testimony of Courtney's own friends and the physical evidence from the crime scene, have painted a disturbing portrait of a relationship that had long since spiraled out of control. Prosecutors argue that Courtney's actions on the night of Toby's death were not self-defense, but rather the culmination of a pattern of abuse that she had inflicted upon him for months, if not years. Courtney's defense team, however, has continued to maintain that she acted in self-preservation, claiming that Toby had become the aggressor in their final confrontation. They have also sought to cast doubt on the reliability of the medical examiner's findings and the credibility of the witnesses who have come forward to testify against their client. As the case has unfolded, it has become increasingly clear that the truth of what happened that fateful night may never be fully known. Toby, the gentle and forgiving victim, is no longer able to speak for himself, and Courtney's shifting narratives and history of violence have made it difficult to determine where the lines of truth and deception truly lie. Regardless of the ultimate verdict, the story of Courtney Clenny and Christian Abumsali serves as a sobering reminder of the devastating consequences that can arise from toxic relationships, unchecked aggression, and the erosion of empathy in the face of wealth and fame. Toby's needless death has left his loved ones and the broader community grappling with the painful loss of a young life. While Courtney's future remains uncertain, her once gilded life now overshadowed by the shadow of tragedy. In the end, the rise and fall of Courtney Clenny serves as a cautionary tale, a stark reminder that the trappings of wealth and fame are no match for the corrosive effects of unchecked aggression and the human cost of broken trust. As the legal system grapples with the complexities of this case, the broader public must confront the harsh realities of domestic violence and the urgent need to address the societal factors that allow such tragedies to unfold.